1985 Volkswagen Beetle. It's the 1200. In lovely, lovely condition. Have a quick scan around the outside there, but we're going to go and do a proper in-depth look around the bodywork. I'll pop the camera underneath. We'll have a look at the interior and then we'll go for a cold engine startup. It's been with us about a week, this one. It starts on the button every time, which I'll show you in a second. Starting with the bodywork, we'll start on this driver's side. If we look down this side, you can see it's lovely and straight all the way down there. Front wing itself, lovely and clean and tidy. There's no marks along the top. It's a very, very light. You just see that scratch there. That looks like to me like it will polish straight out. Rest of the wing is all lovely. The seam and the trim all the way around is nice and neat. Inside that front arch, nice and sharp all the way around. There's no sign of any corrosion. A little bit of road dirt in there, which will clean off, but other than that, really very, very good. Good wheel and tyre on the front, nice clean chrome on the hubcap. It's got Toyo tyre on it. I believe they're matching all around, but we'll check as we go. Rest of this wing and around the fuel filler cap, all lovely and neat. Down this seam and around the hinges where normally you find a bit of corrosion, as you can see, is lovely and tidy. Test for me on a Beetle is always the steps. Is there any movement in the steps? These ones are lovely and solid. Pop the camera underneath. You can see really nice and clean under there. Floor pans are lovely. Like I say, a little bit of road grime, which one's cleaned off if you want it perfect, but other than that, all very good under there. Nice and neat on the driver's door. A little bit of pitting on the top of the chrome there, but very, very minor. You have to get right on top of it to see it. All good up the A-pillar and onto the roof. There's a couple of very light, you can maybe just see it there, swirls in the paint. Looks to me like it's had a car cover on it, so a good polish to get rid of those. Again, if we look back down this side, nice and straight all the way down. Around the rear vent and the rubber on the windows, all lovely. Those rubber seals are nice and soft. They look to be pretty new to me. Rear quarter again, nice and tidy. And then onto that rear arch, nice and sharp, all the way around. In there is lovely and neat, as you can see. Another good wheel and tyre. Going around on the back, and both tail lights are stamped up with the number plate. They're crack free, nice and bright. Chrome work on the rear bumper is good. All good behind there in the mounting points. Normally you find a bit of corrosion coming through here or around the engine cover. As you can see, that one's all good. There's no huge build-up of paint or anything in the vent or any of the usual stuff. Another nice soft rubber seal on the back window. Gutters on both sides are nice and clear. Coming around on the passenger side and again down this side, nice and straight. Inside the arch and down the bottom here, lovely and sharp all the way around. Nice and clean on the inside, and another good wheel and tyre. Continuing down this side again, that step's lovely and solid. Pop the camera underneath. You see those outriggers are good. Floor pans are nice. Even if you look in there, it's lovely and clean and tidy in there. No marks really to note on this rear quarter or around the window. Again, nice soft seals. Have another look at the roof from here. Got a little stone chip of some sort just there in the roof. All the windows and glass on this side are all good as well. And nice and tidy on the passenger door. Around the hinges and on that seam are all good as well. That front arch, again, solid all the way around. That seam and trim is good as well. Round on the front, around the windscreen itself is generally very good. Another nice soft seal, so all the seals are lovely and soft and new. They're not dried out or cracked. And that scuttle's nice and tidy. Bonnet itself is all good. We've got one stone chip just there. We've got another one just there, but we are being picky. The rest of it's lovely and tidy. Around the lamps on both sides are all good. A little bit of pitting in the top of the chrome work there, but again, a good polish on those would make a huge difference. Chrome bumper on the front, nice and tidy. Behind the bumper is all good. Moving on to the interior, it's got a lovely black and white checked interior. Door card is all good on the driver's side. Painted section normally gets worn through, but this one's all nice and tidy. Driver's seat, no wear at all on that, really very good. Both bolsters nice and firm. All the piping is lovely and tidy, lovely and clean on the material itself. Same story for the steering wheel, really very, very neat and tidy. 50,315 miles on this one. And the dash section again, all lovely and neat along there. Down the center console, the black carpets are nice and dark. Round into the engine bay. And again, the important thing is no corrosion coming up around any of the usual spots. Engine itself's lovely and tidy. It's been parked here for a while. It's not dropping any oil on the floor or anything like that. We will start it up in a second. It's nice and cold as well, so we'll hear it on a proper cold startup. All good on the passenger door card. And again, this seat in lovely condition all the way across. And the rear bench, lovely and tidy. Headlining wise, got black headlining, lovely and neat. It's not sagging like it usually does. And then under the bonnet, underside is all lovely. Again, normally you find a bit of corrosion coming through here, but this one's all good. Inner wings are very, very good. Tank looks lovely. We do have the sun visors there. They won't put back on should you want to put them in. But other than that, all neat and tidy in there. And then typical Beetle fashion, couple of pumps on the pedal before you start it, it'll fire right up. As I say, firing it live, no problem at all. Lovely and smooth around the back. There you have it. VW Beetle 1200. Any questions at all, please let me know.